Greetings, Outlanders, and welcome to my stash location video for Anikken. Take a moment to pause the video, find the timestamp that correlates with the photograph you have, and then skip to that timestamp to figure out where your stash is at. As you saw in the prior clip, this stash is located on the west side of the map. So you'll just kind of come northwest of the lighthouse to find these two buildings. They're not actually marked with any land marker like most of the locations. So the photograph looks this direction. Just walk toward the buildings. You'll find your stash located right there. This stash is located on the island that is east of the lighthouse. If you come from the lighthouse, just keep running east. You're going to come up and over some hills here. What you're looking for is this cluster of trees, and you'll find your stash located right there. The path to this stash doesn't really have a lot of landmarkers. Easiest way to find it is just head to the west side of the tanker, follow that road there, and then break off right there. Follow the path down through here. You're going to find the stash located right off of these rocks here, right there in the path. I imagine most players are familiar with this stash location. It's located in the island transit docks. Very easy to find. Just head up to the barn there, and you'll come up on the little ledge that's across from the barn in the center of the area. Our photograph looks this direction, and our stash is located right where my crosshairs are. Locating this stash is super easy. Just come out of the road on the east side of the transit center. As you come up the road, you're going to find this red truck. Your stash is going to be located just past that truck, right there. And listen to that, time's up. This stash is also located in the island's transit dock. We're on the west side of the dock area now. You can see the two trucks. Most people are probably familiar with those. The phone booth at the end of the trucks here. And you'll find the stash located right next to the garbage cans. This stash is located a little bit south and west of the Craftsman village, which is located on the northeast corner of the map. You can see the yellow building here, and that tractor is what you're looking for. You're going to find your stash just past the tractor here off on the left, right next to this rock. Like many of the other stashes on this map, I don't think this one's particularly hard to find. They didn't really go out of their way to hide things. So you just come up the road that leads out of the transit center on the east side, look for this yellow truck, and of course you're going to be right in front of the tanker, and your stash is located directly behind the truck, right there. Find this location, you can come from several different directions. That's Fisherman's Village over there, so you would just head southwest from that out onto this landmass. You can also come from the old man's hut, which is located over there. And you'd follow the path up, look for these Stonehenge-like rocks, and you'll find the stash located right there. This stash just heads south of the island's transit dock. You're going to see these little ice patches here. You use those to cross. Photograph looks this direction. All you need to do, run straight off the ice, and you'll find the stash located right there. To reach this location, just head south and east of the island transit dock. You can see the big red barn there. That's on the east side of the transit dock, so you'll come across a little land bridge that's there. Follow the shoreline along. Once you hit this box, just hang a right. You'll find the stash located right there. The stash is located just south of the lighthouse. You can see the lighthouse there, the building next to it. Just come down toward the shore. You're looking for these two trees down here. And you can find the stash located right there. This stash has many different approaches to reach it. You can come from the island transit dock, which is where the crate just landed. And come along this shoreline, find the rowboat, and you'll find the stash located right there. You can of course come from the tanker, just straight down. Again, stash right there. Or you can come from the fisherman's village to the west, right there. Follow the shoreline along. Again, stash is located right there. The stash is located near the old man's hut. Just want to head east of the old man's hut. You're going to see his drying racks. Go down and past the drying racks, and you'll find the stash located right there. This location, you can either come out of the island transit dock, run along the shoreline there, come around, looking for this little path, and you will find the stash there. Or you can come from the lighthouse, break off on this path, and again, the stash is still going to be right there. This is yet another easy stash to find. You can come northwest, it would be, out of the fisherman's village to reach up here. You'll see this big sign up on the hill. Of course, we have the tree. Pretty obvious, and the stash is located right there at the base of the tree. So, not hard to find this one. The stash is really easy to find, and I'm sure many of you have come across it just playing the game, because it's really in the open. So the photograph looks this direction. Basically head up toward that signpost. Hang a left at the signpost, and you'll find the stash right there. For this stash, just head to the east side of the transit center. You can come up this road, past this red truck, and then cross right over here. And your stash is located right there. This is another location that has several different approaches to it. You can come from the old man's hut over there, down the hillside, jump the boat, run up this hillside, come over, and you'll find the stash located right here. You can also come from the fisherman's village, which is located over there, run along the shoreline, and come on up here. There are a few other paths that lead up here as well. The stash is located at the craftsman village on the northeast corner of the map. Photograph looks the direction I'm looking now. Once you come into the village, just look for that yellow building on the left there, that red flag. You know you're in the area, look for the big rock, and your stash is located right there. Find this stash, just head south of the fisherman's village, which is right there. Come up through this pathway here into the camp, and you'll find the stash located right there. You can also come from transit dock, which is over there. Path leads up into the camp there. And then if you come from the lighthouse, you will approach up this road here and into camp. Stash is right there. This location is pretty easy to find. All you need to do is go north of the lighthouse. You're going to find this bridge. Go along the bridge. Once you reach the collapsed section, hang a left, and you'll find the stash right here next to this rock. To find this stash, you can head south from the craftsman village if you choose. From this building here that you see out in front of me, which is just southwest of the craftsman village, you can see the tractor over there where there is another stash location nearby. Over in that direction, we have the island transit dock. You want to be along the shoreline over here. You'll see the buoys there that are in the photograph. And your stash is located just up past these rocks. right there. Find this stash, just head to the west side of the tanker here. You're looking for this group of trees. Just head down through the trees here. Look for this rock, that downed log, and there is your stash. While the photograph may have been a little vague, this stash location is really easy to find. All you have to do is head to the lighthouse, head toward the north side of the lighthouse, and you'll find your stash located right there. That completes my stash location video for Anikken. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below, and I will respond as rapidly as I can. If you have any photographs that I missed, please feel free to contact me on Xbox Live via Ricochet Phoenix, no space, and I will add that as quickly as I can to the video. Thank you, and take care out there, Outlanders.